I want to congratulate all of you on something today. Do you take notice that a lot of our family members that are conservative or our parents that are conservative, they seem to have a very small circle of friends, very small circle of interactions that they constantly keep up with on a daily basis. And those same circle of friends, including themselves, our family members, they seem to all share the same or similar toxic behavior patterns, and that's why they get along, right? A lot of the reasons why, your family members don't feel like they're getting enough or even at all spiritual, financial, or, just personal advice or support, a lot of the reason is because toxic behavior doesn't know how to support and give love fully, or at least not limited love, right? Because toxic behaviors come from an ego. It comes from, a systemic belief. It holds on to beliefs. And toxic behavior patterns hold on to ego so tightly. And, when you are a conservative, you limit your interactions with people. You limit, your chances at being financially, spiritually, or even more than that, supported with just people in your life. You limit the expanded opportunity to have more than just a few friends. Do you know how sad it is to have to wake up to the same circle of friends, not know what it's like to reach love fully? But guess what? All of you on my timeline, you know what that's like. Because you have met me, you have met other spiritual people that I have introduced you to. You all have met what true love, not limiting love, looks like. What, not toxic behavior patterns look like. Having people that aren't toxic in your life. You know what that is like because you've met me, and I'm not like that, and I check myself, and I'm here to listen to you when you are in pain. And having friends like that and the people that I've introduced others to, because I surround myself with positive people that know their shadows and know their light and are able to, check themselves and also be heard and hear at the same time. Having people like that in your life brings you such a much more different experience in friendships than our family members and our parents allow themselves to have. I want to congratulate all of you for not limiting God, because when you limit God, then you limit love, and when you limit love, then you limit God. And a lot of you that have been open to meeting new people and have allowed yourself to just experience full bliss and friendships and being able to be that spiritual support for someone else, or even for allowing yourself to receive spiritual support or financial support from someone else, you open your doors to so many blessings when you allow yourself to expand interactually. And our parents, again, and our family members will never allow themselves to feel and have that because they want to live in toxic behavior patterns. They want to live in ego. And I just want to congratulate all of you for breaking the chains and allowing God to move through you and move in your life, bringing you so many people that can bring you so many blessings in so many ways. Even if it's just hearing you out when you're going through something, that is a blessing in and of itself. And anyone that allows you to feel like you can speak freely, that is also a blessing in and of itself. And I just want to thank you all for allowing God again to move in your life in this way. So thank you so much for standing above hate. Thank you so much for standing above, toxic behavior patterns that were taught to us growing up. Thank you so much for allowing God to not be limited, because God is love and love is God. And God is Goddess. God is within all of us. Goddess is within all of us. And when we listen to conservatism, and when we live, or even if that's even a word, when we live to just, conservative advice or conservative people, it limits, because that is what is the word, conserve. You just conserve that portion of self. You just conserve that portion of belief. You don't allow yourself to learn. You don't allow yourself to expand. And again, I just want to thank you all for just being open-minded to not hating gays, not hating blacks, standing above the racism, standing above, the conservatism, because from experience what it is to not be conservative. And again, that is something that your family member, a lot of people will never experience the blessings, because blessings come in more ways than one. And blessings come through many people. Gays, blacks, whites, Latinx, it comes through so many people. So to limit God, you limit your blessings, and to limit your blessings, you limit yourself. And how do you limit yourself? By limiting the interactions that you want to have with other people, and only you do that. Allow yourself on this day to make someone else hear this message, so that they can stop limiting themselves from having, limited interactions by saying, and convincing themselves too, this person is gay, so they must be bad. This person's a witch, so they must be bad. This person's Islamic, so they must be bad. Those are limitations, fueled by ego, fueled by traumas, fueled by fear teachings. those of us that have experienced what having friends like that is like knows what it is to have blessings come from all angles. Amen.